What up, guys? Tiger Mix 8 here. I'm really excited today because I'm bringing you two deck profiles and my Narukami and my Oracle Think Tank deck that I just finished making. It's like 90% done right now, so I've been playtesting it as is, and it's been doing okay. I mean, the track record is not how I hoped it'd be, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? First off, I'm just gonna go through my Narukami's, and if you have any helpful advice, then please feel free to post it. Criticism is okay too, but I mean, go easy. Relax, take it easy. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this. Starting Vanguard, Spark Kid Dragoon, Counterblast 1. Search for a grade 3 on the top 5 cards. So I mean, he's good if I mull it, and I can't get a grade 3 in my hand. Got 4 criticals here. Not only do I mean, of course, triggers, you got your 10k guard, but I mean, with the Malevolent Vision, I can also soul charge him to give my any unit I want at 3000, so it's pretty good for late game. Like, sometimes I save a few of him for later on, rather than guard with him. 4 heal triggers, of course. I got 4 stands, and then 4 draws. It's a standard trigger build, but I mean, it's been working so far. I mean, a lot of people like to mix up the triggers, but for this one I just kept it standard and it's been doing rather good. The draw triggers have helped for just getting guard in my hand. I mean, of course, grade 1s, I've got 3 photon bomber wyverns. Really nice late game when I put him behind my Vanguard or something. He gets the extra 4000. So basically a 10k booster late game. That coupled with like my grade 3s, twin driving and all that, really deadly. 2 stealth masters. I like his effect. Goes back to my hand when an attack that he boosted hits a Vanguard. Might take him out later on, might not. I mean, he's been doing good so far, so I'll think about it. We got 2 Ryans, also good for late game. When we sort of abandon the front row of grade 1s and whatnot, then basically when they're attacking with grade 2s, I play him and then they can't intercept. So unless they're playing grade 3s, then he does rather well late game. Also, he's a 7k booster, so I mean, he's not bad of a booster either. And 2 Wyvern Guard golds, perfect guards. I want to run 3 maybe, but I mean 2 has actually gotten me pretty far, so not bad. I'm just more comfortable with 3, but I mean, like I said, the 2 is still good. 4 Thunderstorm Dragoons, Red River Dragoons, 8k booster. And then for grade 2, starting off is Desert Gunner Shiden. Him coupled with Ryan, really good for late game. He's a 9k attacker, so him and Ryan attack for at least 16 together. If not, then he's usually attacking for like, at the minimum I say like 14, which isn't all that great, but I mean, I like to use his effect late game to like kind of like surprise my opponent. Especially Nova Grapplers when they have Brutal Jack on the field, or someone. The chances are they will. And then I got 3 Thunderstorm Dragoons. 10k vanillas, standard. Might run 4, don't know. I got 3 Dragonic Death Sights for sniping back row or just anything that's a threat to me on the field that I grade 2 or lower. So yeah. And then Hex Cannon Wyvern, him coupled like with a Photon Bomb Wyvern, like I said before. He gets an extra 3000, so he's in a 11k attacker late game, which is really nice. If I put a Red River Dragoon behind him, then he's attacking for 19 at least, or really 16 at least late game, even if I put like my triggers behind him. Demonic Dragon Berserker Garuda, unflipping damage later on for limit breaking and whatnot. 9k attacker. kind of a substandard attacker really, but I mean, my main purpose for him is to just unflip damage and then maybe do a little bit of sweeping later on. Grade 3s, I got 3 Thunderbreak Dragons for when I want to concentrate my attacking power into one unit. Maybe when the grade 2s have been rendered useless with Ryan and Shiden, and going for a win gets the plus 5,000 limit break, and then Counterblast 2 to retire grade 2 or less rear guard. So even then, he's fairly useful. Even on the rear guard circle, he's a 10k attacker regardless. I mean, so nonetheless, I like him too. And then finally, my favorite card in the entire game, Dragonic Kaiser Vermilion. I'm running 4. Might be a bit excessive, but I mean, I got 4, so I'm running 4. Damn it. I love this thing. Attacking front row. If I can't get out Ryan or Shiden to sort of get rid of them, or Dragonic decides to take them out, then he's good for just leading an attack and then letting the rear guards pass through. Because I mean, it either empties their hand or it takes out their front row. So, yep, that's the Narukami deck. I've been running it for about 2 or 3 months now. I've been rather satisfied with its performance. In the last tournament, I went up against a MLB and adult deck, and it took them both out. So I'm actually extremely proud about that, because I mean, I was actually a little skeptical about whether or not Vermilion would be able to hang with MLB or adult. It just makes me proud though now that to know that my deck can still take on these newer decks that are coming out, even with lack of extra trigger or anything. I mean, not extra trigger, extra criticals. Just makes me wonder what's gonna happen when the blood comes out. I'm definitely gonna run the blood, so I'm waiting for that. We'll see how that goes. But moving on, got my Oracle Think Tanks right here. Starting Vanguard, Battle Sister Eclair, same thing as Spark Kid. Search out a grade 3 for 1 Counterblast. And then I got 6 draw triggers. It's kind of excessive. I'm not sure if I want to run 6 draw triggers. I'm thinking 4 would be good. But I mean, because I've kind of found myself in positions where I'm trying to guard and they've only got 5k shields. So I'm thinking about maybe running just 4, despite it being Oracle Think Tank deck. But anyway, I got 4 heal triggers, of course. I love Lodge's Magi's effect where I can actually recycle her after boosting. So she's also safe from sniping if anything. And I got 6 critical triggers. So all in all, it's 6 crit, 6 draw, and then 4 heal. Wondering if I should take out a few draws for stands maybe, just for extra shield, and then, you know, I like to throw in a few stands for when opponent guards with perfect guard, then I can kind of switch it up on them, stand a unit, and then they're kind of like, oh crap, why did I just use my perfect guard? And I'm like, because you're dumb. I'm only kidding. But anyway, moving on, I got 3 Oracle Guardian Geminis, AK boosters. Thinking about getting 4 in there. 2 Circle Mages. Use your effect to look at the top part of my deck. And then I do like that kind of rare design on her. Looks cool. I've never seen that before. But I run 2. Don't know if I really want to run 2. I mean, her effect is nice, but I mean, I'm not sure if I want to run her too much anymore. I might put in another Coco. And then 3 Moonsault Swallows. And then they boost their attack hits of Vanguard, then they go back to my hand, so that's extra guarding power to sort of cover up for the draw triggers too. And then I've got 3 Cocos. So I'm thinking about taking one of the Circle Mages out for her, seeing as how her effect is just better, but then her attack is 1k less than Circle Mages is, so kind of iffy on it. 2 Chocolates. I want to run 4. But I mean, I've only got 2 right now, kind of like the Narukami is what I mean. They come in handy, just the 2, so I want to run 4. I'm fairly certain about that. Got grade 2s now, 3 Red Eyes for soul charging. One's attack hits, 9k attacker, so normally his attack should hit, but I mean, lately I've just been getting guarded on with him, which is expected. I mean, But now we got 3 blue scaled deers. Soul Blast 2 to draw card, so he goes hand in hand with Red Eye, which is why I have them together, and 3 of each. Got 2 Promise Daughters in here, discard a card for a 5k boost, so kind of good when I want to get in that extra rear guard attack after leading with my grade 3s. Not sure if I want to keep her though, because I mean, I do have to discard a card for her effect, and then you'll see later on why I'm sort of on the fence about that. Got 3 Wisemen, 10k attackers. I probably should run 4, just to make it just to give the deck a more offensive stance. 1 Mocha. I want to run more of her. Perhaps I'll take out like something. I'll probably take out something else, but I mean, yeah. Grade 3s, Secretary Angels. Draw a card when she attacks to put 1 card in the bottom of my deck. Nifty for recycling triggers, maybe like dead draw triggers. So that's also another reason why I'm thinking about using only 4 draws. My only thing about her is that she's a 9k attacker, which I mean, it kind of irritates me to have a 9k grade 3, but I mean, her effect is rather useful. So I'm keeping her in there more than likely. Up next, 3 Apollons. Counterblast 2, depending on where he is placed, he can either draw 2 or 1 card. So he's not bad if as like a second sort of grade 3. And then my main is CEO Amaterasu. Soul Charge 1 to look at the top card, put it on the bottom or the top of my deck. And then when she attacks, if there's 4 or more cards in my hand, she gets plus 1,000. And then Mega Blast to draw 5 cards. So the deck is supposed to be like based on drawing and having a large hand, but I mean, I think I might have oriented it more towards recycling triggers or anything or something. I'm thinking about making it more on drawing and maybe just like using the Cocos to sort of like check for triggers if anything. But yeah, if you have any advice on the 2 decks, then I'm more than happy to hear it, especially the Oracle Think Tanks, considering I think I still have a lot of work to do with them. But I want to sort of get them ready for the team tournaments later on, because I'm the only one that runs Narukami and Oracle Think Tanks on my team, so I can use either one, so I want to have both of them ready if anything. But yeah, that's the end of it. Thanks for watching. Any advice will be considered. Comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.